Hey everybody, this is Brian Bowles, Executive Director of MAOPS, and our President, Chris Painter. And this month's prognosis, we're trying something a little bit different. We are sending a video message for the first time, and we are going to focus a little bit on what we've been up to this summer. It's been a busy summer for us, and we're sitting outside of the MAOPS office here in Jefferson City at our Memorial Garden. And Dr. Painter's had a busy summer already. It's over. Everybody's back to school and kids are back to school, and our usual kind of slow summer has been really busy. So Dr. Painter, you've been a little busier than our presidents are usually in the summer. So you want to give us a little overview of what you've been doing and how things have been going so far?
Yeah, I think it's been going well. My issue is I'm trying to do 12 months and squeeze it into 10 months since we're doing the convention earlier. So I've been really trying to be intentional about the time that I'm using here. And so we've been busy with, we started off with the House of Delegates, and then I've been working with the YPN to develop a podcast, which they've done a fantastic job with, by the way. And so, and then also I've been to 2 YPN events, one in Jefferson City, the second one in Springfield. And we still have a lot to do coming forward. We have a lot more exciting things. So I'm looking forward to everyone seeing what we can do with this time.
How was the attendance at the YPN event?
Both of them were greatly attended. I especially liked how the Springfield one, it was focused on a lot of family. We had a lot of things for kids to be able to do, and they actually did really well. My son only got in trouble once, so that was pretty good.
Great. Well, we've got a couple more YPN events coming up. We've got one in Kirksville, September 12th at the Dukem Inn. It's going to be right before the district meeting in Kirksville, where we'll be honoring some of our award recipients. So we'll see Dr. Painter up there then. And we've got one scheduled in January in Chesterfield at Top Golf that we're really looking forward to. So there'll be more information coming out about that one. And we've got some district events coming up in Kansas City, I think September 25th, and another one in Springfield, which we don't have information out about yet, but it's going to be in November that you'll be going to. And an advocacy training here in Jefferson City, October 12th, that we'll be doing with MSMA. So lots of stuff going on, and that doesn't even, we've got something, we're going to be in Founders Day at Kirksville in October, along with our board meeting that we're holding in Kirksville in October. So still lots of stuff coming up.
Yeah, and on the same day that we're doing the advocacy training, we're also going to be working with the Special Olympics on their event. And so we'll have students helping out with the audiologists and working on hearing screening as well.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to that partnership with the Special Olympics, and going to be doing something at our annual convention next year with Special Olympics that we'll be talking about over the course of the year too. So we're really excited about that partnership. So Dr. Painter, a lot of times we don't get to really know the president on a personal level. So I know you really are interested in fitness and wellness, and do some personal things that are kind of interesting regarding that. You want to talk a little bit about some of the things you do for your wellness?
Definitely. It's one of those things that as I grew, I would kid myself and make myself think that I was still healthy. And then 2 years ago, I had a seizure that we really didn't even know why it happened. We still don't. And that was a wake-up call for myself to realize that I am fallible, I am not invincible, and I need to really take care of myself for my family. And so with that, I really had a big transformation in trying to ensure that I eat better, I work out more regularly. And so that's why you've seen me at the convention, where we had an event called F3, which just stands for Fitness, Fellowship, and Faith. And that is, unfortunately, it's a men's fellowship, but it also is a great opportunity for men to be able to challenge each other, but also have a fellowship when hard times come. And I know it's unfortunate that is not for females as well, but actually, if you live in Kansas City or St. Louis, there are groups called Females in Action, which is basically the same thing. And so look them up on their website, and it could be a great opportunity for you to meet other like-minded people and also challenge yourself in ways that you didn't realize that you could be able to do.
All right. I know I've seen things where you're carrying concrete blocks up steps and that sort of thing. And I like doing the same sort of challenging things, maybe not the concrete blocks, but last summer I did a 500-mile hike across Colorado that was really enjoyable. And I get up at the crack of dawn and try to do 3 or 4 mile walks or hikes in the morning, and really like getting out and trying to do something healthy. It's challenging whenever you have a busy schedule. So
Yeah.
But it's a good thing to do. So Dr. Painter wants me to go on a hike with him right now. So we're going to go show you some our favorite places in Jefferson City. So we're going to cut out right now and be back in just a few minutes with you from one of our favorite locations in Jefferson City. So let's get at it, Dr. Painter.
Let's go.
There it goes. All right, here we are. We're at Adrian's Island, which is near the state capitol, out on the Missouri River. And there's a nice trail, built a bridge that goes out to it. You can kind of see the river behind us here. And nice area for families. So next year, whenever we have the convention here in Jeff City, this is a great place to bring families, get a little exercise. Right, Dr. Painter?
Yeah. And just to kind of talk about what we were doing here. So Brian likes to ruck, which is basically carrying a weighted sack. And I'll have you talk a little bit more about that. But so what we're doing today is we're going to carry our weight. I've got 40 pounds on mine, and so he's got some on his. And so we're just going to go hiking with our rucksacks. Helps
you burn a few extra calories and get a little extra exercise in for the day. And so that's what we're doing. It's a beautiful day out here. And so we're going to scamper on down the trail and show you some of the things out on Adrian's Island. All right, we've had a little bit of a walk, and now we're taking a little bit of a rest here on Adrian's Island, and wanted to address the Missouri Osteopathic Annual Convention, which we're going to be hosting here in Jefferson City, April 25th through the 27th in 2025. And a lot of people are asking, why did we choose Jefferson City to host the annual convention next year? This is the first time in our history that we've ever had it in Jefferson City. So it's a new adventure for us next year. So Dr. Painter, you want to talk a little bit about why we chose Jefferson City?
Of course. And so since COVID, every time we've had a convention, we've seen a continued drop in the attendance in the annual convention. And so we've had to find a way to be able to think outside the box, find ways that we can still get together, but then really be good stewards with your money, your membership money that you trust in us to be able to use wisely. And so the hope is that this is an opportunity to be able to still connect, still get together. And then if we see that there are more opportunities, more attendance, then yeah, we can still go outside it. I don't want this to seem like this is the end by any means.
Yeah. Yeah, when we start talking about big convention centers in Kansas City, St. Louis, Branson, and $6 Cokes and that sort of thing, we have no option other than to raise prices, and we don't feel like that's a good use of your money or our money. And Jefferson City is a reasonable price town, and we think there's a lot of things to do, and that's why we want to showcase some of the things that there are to do. It's a quiet town, it's a safe town, and there's a lot of historical significance to the town. Places like Adrian's Island here offer things that for the family to do in a safe environment, and we think we can offer a weekend of nice, quiet things for you to do. It's 2.5 hours from just about anywhere in the state, so it's a lot more convenient for most people to come to, a lot more accessible to most people in the state as well. And so what we're going to try and do is over the course of the next few months show you some of the things to do here in Jefferson City. We've also got kind of an exciting event menu that we're going to be unveiling in the next couple of months. So take some time and put April 25th through 27th down on your calendars and block it off, and join us here next April.
Yeah.
So anything else, Dr. Painter?
No, I'm just excited for a new change, and I look forward to seeing you all in April.